okay. So I'd like to welcome all of you to our class, though we're virtual, but we still meet each other using this platform. So I'm so happy and glad that all of you are here together with me. I cannot do this one without you. So thank you, kids, for coming. And today we'll be talking about, forces in motion, of course. Forces in motion. So this is chapter 4. You can see this one in your book. Last time I'm not around because I went to Chonburi for my vaccination, but I send you a worksheet and videos to watch in order for you to do your activities and so on. So what is force? Of course, force allows us to move things. A force can be push or a pull, all right? So you know it already, but that one force, it can be a push or a pull, or pulling and pushing, okay? Pulling like that, pulling and pushing like that. So we have the push and the pull. Okay, a pushes make things move away from us. Example is this one. You are pushing things away from you. That is push, okay? Push, everybody. Push. Push an example of things that moves you away. Like, I don't like you anymore. I will push you. I don't like you anymore. Like that. So another thing, we have pull. A pull makes things move towards us. So towards you. Okay, you are pulling something towards you. I am pulling you. I am pulling you towards me because I like you. Something like that. This is mine. You're pulling it. So this is an example of pulling things. Okay, you are pulling something. So we have the push and the pull. So twists is made up of push and the pull. Remember this one, kids? Twists like this. Twists is an example of a push and a pull. If you have any question, if you want to speak something, you can raise your hand on this platform by clicking the reactions there down. Click like the word the reaction, like raising your hand, something like that. Okay, if you have any reactions, just click it and I will recognize you. So right, so those are an example. This is an example of push and a pull. Right, so kids, this is it. Look at the scenario here. So we have the first picture, the push, and we have the pull. So here, example of push, what is the definition? A push make things move away from us. So remember this one. A push is what? Is making things away from you. So example, we have the push. You are pushing the car or a push cart. And another scenario, we have push. This one is you're pushing the cart towards you. So you are pushing forward the cart. So another, yes, we have Nana. Nana number 31 here is here. Hi, Nana. Hi. So we have here also, you are pushing the wheelbarrow full of flowers. So this one is another example of push. Another thing we have, you're pushing the push cart. So a girl, so I think a grandmother, something like that. The old woman is pushing a push cart. And another thing we have, a man is pushing a toy car. This is not a real car, man. This is a toy car only. So he is pushing a toy car. So another thing, The man is pushing a push cart. So that is an example of push or pushing something. Pushing, push, push, push. So a man is pushing something very heavy. So this is also another example of pushing. Next is pull or pulling. An example of pulling we have here, I mean, the definition is that a pull makes things towards towards us. So you are pulling the things towards you. So example, a man is pulling a donkey. Look at his reaction. A man is pulling a donkey, but the donkey is also pulling the man. Both of them are pulling together. So why is it iPhone has two pictures here? So we have Obli and iPhone. Oh, yeah, iPhone and Obli has two faces here. Blue and iPhone. I think he is using two gadgets. Yeah, he is using two gadgets. Obli, you have two faces. Right. So another one here. The man is pulling what? The man is pulling a box. Oh, what is this? I think this is a metal box metal. So another example we have also here. A boy. I think it's a boy. A girl. A girl is pushing. Pulling. I mean, a girl is pulling a toy car. So that is an example of pulling. All right, so another one. Both of them are pulling each other. So kids, remember, both of them are pulling each other. Another thing, a boy is pulling them. And two boys, let's say two boys are pulling each, and another girl, one girl and one boy are pulling in a different direction. So the boy is pulling towards him and a girl is pulling towards her too. So an example of pulling. Next, the two different men, two of them are pulling hardly to one boy, which is a fat boy. So pulling. And also we have the man or the girl is pulling what? Pulling something from a flower. So that's called pulling. Okay. So another one here is the quiz. So I want you to answer only pulling and pushing. So there are two different answer that you're going to choose. If it's either pulling or pushing. All right, so are you ready? If you know the answer, just click the reactions button there and then raise your hand. Then I will recognize you. All you have to do is that answer, it's either pulling or pushing. Are you ready? If a yes, then she like this. Yes, I think Nana is ready. All right, so number one here, raise your hand. There, click the reactions button and then I will recognize you. Is it the pulling or pushing? Yes, someone is raising reaction, please, the reactions. Yes, we have EQ.
Pushing.
Pushing. Let me see your face. I want to see your face. Who is EQ? EQ? EQ, where's EQ? Okay. Next, number two, we have number 26. I don't know, is there a girl? Oh, Chaim. Chaim, what is your answer? Pulling or pushing?
Pulling.
Pull or pulling? Yes, the answer is pulling or pull. Yeah, pulling or pull. It's correct. Thank you. Next, raise your hand in the reaction button so that I can recognize you. Okay, can you please go there? Go there, the reaction, and click raise your hand. Number 3, is it pulling or pushing? Okay, I will recognize this one, Ness, because Ness is raising.
Push.
Push. Yes, let me see. Yes, the answer is push, correct. So next, number 4. Okay, let me try. Raise your hand, please. Raise your hand. Who wants to answer number 4? I can show something. I can say something here that I know the face. I know the face of this car. Nana? Okay, Nana is number 4. This is for you. Push or pull.
Pull.
Huh?
Pull.
Pull or push? Pushing or pulling? Let's see. I want to see. I want to hear it.
Pull.
Push. And the answer is wrong. The answer, Ness, or are you laughing, Ness? Okay, the answer is wrong because this is not a push. Okay, number, yeah, this. Okay, wait. All right, so I want, yeah, you, Ness, what is your answer? Push or a pull?
Pull.
Pull. Yeah, your answer is correct. So the answer is pull. Next, we have ink, number 5. Ink. Ink. Push or pull? What is the answer? Hi, Ink. Hi, Ink. Hello. Is it a push or a pull? Oh.
Pushing.
Pushing or push. Let's see if your answer is correct. Yeah, it's pushing. Next, number 6, we have number 3 of 3/7. Yes, what is your answer, please? Number 3 of 3/7. Pushing or pulling?
Pulling.
Pulling. The answer is correct. So pulling is the answer. Next, I want to go to the other page. All right, so no one is there. All right, so raise your hand so that I can recognize you. No one is raising their hands. All right, wait for a while. Wait for a while. Number 7. Yes, number 7. Who wants to answer? Who wants to answer? Please raise your hand. Then, of course, I will recognize you if you will raise your hand. Okay, for those who are, turning off, for those who turned off your camera, I will not call you because you're turning off your camera. I want you to open EQ is finished. Nest is finished. I want others also to answer. Pushing is like that. Pushing and pulling is like this, going towards you. Who can answer? This picture shows that pulling or pushing. Nana, say yeah. All right. So we have Natanon. Natanon. Show your camera, please. I want to see you.
Pulling.
I want to see your camera. I want to see who are you. Natanon. Natanon. Yes, Natanon is correct. This is pulling, right? How about number 8? We have okay. Number 8 is very easy. Raise your hand if you want to answer. Ness is raising your hand. I will find someone here who wants to answer, but no one. Oh, we have this girl.
It pulling.
What?
It pulling.
Pulling? Pulling is like that. Pulling. Pushing is like that. Pushing is like that. Pulling is like this. Okay, your answer is wrong. Supapip. Ow. Supapip is
Pushing.
yeah. Show your camera, please. See,
Pulling.
this is kiwi. Kiwi, right?
Yes.
Open your camera, please, kiwi. Yeah, this is it. So what is your answer of this on this one?
Pushing.
Pushing. And the answer is correct. Pushing. Yes. Show your camera if you want to answer. Okay, thank you. Right. So another one, number 9. We have chon. Later. Number 10 would be number 9 is chanon. Number 10 is run. Okay, number 9. What is your answer? Run is here. Run.
Pushing.
Pushing. Your answer is correct. Next, we have run. Running for sunrise for shine. Okay, Ran, what is your answer? Number 10, Ran.
Pulling.
Pulling. Yes, yes. The answer is correct. I know Ran can, she's a smart girl too. So all of your answers are correct with regards to this topic. Very easy. Okay, remember, pushing is like that, okay? Pushing, pulling, like that, like this one. Pushing, pulling, pushing, pulling. Like that, okay? Push is like that. Push. Like this. 1, 2, 3, go. Push. Oh, push. That's push. This one. Pulling, 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 pulling. Like that. That is push and pull. Okay, remember that one. Because this topic is so easy and of course, record. Right, contact force and non-contact force. So there are 2. Some of you are so sleepy. Don't worry, we have only few minutes left and then I will let you go. All right, so here we go. We have contact force and non-contact force. If you will say contact force, there are 2 types of forces. We have contact and non-contact force. Okay? Or forces. Contact force and non-contact forces. First, this one is a contact force. Contact force. This one is a contact force. Okay, this type of forces is called contact because you are pushing. That is contact force. You are pulling. That is also an example of contact forces. Example, look at that. Wow, the old lady is flying. That is contact force. Oh, next we have the dogs are pulling each other. And this is an example of contact force. This is an example of contact force as well. And of course, because we have contact force, we have also a non-contact force. So we have here, this type of force is a non-contact force. A magnet exerts a pulling force on nails that they are away from it. Look at that. The nail, no one touching it. The nail, no one touching it, but the nail moves up because of a non-contact force, because of the gravity. In the pulling gravity causes the pulling force of gravity causes the boy to land on the ground after jumping. Look, no one is touching the boy. No one is touching the boy, but aside from gravity. So this is an example of a non-contact force. A non-contact force. Example, magnet, non-contact force. You will say non-contact force. Non-contact. Oh no. Oh no. Non-contact force as well. Bang. All right. So another here.
Hi kids! Today we will learn.
All right. So continue, but the contact force and non-contact force. Now let's try this one. I want you to raise your hand if you know the answer. Of course, if you know the answer, raise your hand. I'll recognize you. All you have to do was say contact or non-contact force. Okay. Number one, look at the video. Bang. What do you think is that? Oh, I'm sorry. The answers are there. Oh no. Is it a contact force or a non-contact force? This one is a non-contact force from above. Look at the apple. The apple just fell down on the girl's head. So this one is an example of a non-contact force. This one is an example of contact force. Next, we have a non-contact force. This one is contact force. This one is a non-contact force. And that's all for today. So we learned about the push and pull and contact and non-contact force that we can use, that we can see and use every single day in our lives. Like opening the water bottle and drink it, you are using a push and a pull on that. You are combing your hair, that is pulling your hair already. So you are using, we are using a push and a pull. And what is push and a pull? Of course, these are it's a force. Okay, force, it's either a push and a pull. Thank you so much for being with me today, and see you next time.